I'm super excited to introduce you to the SwitchBot Smart Lock and the SwitchBot keypad that can work with the SwitchBot. Now, if you ask me, SwitchBot are kind of crushing it right now because, like, of all the product, like I've had the switches in the house for a while that turn on and off my air conditioning unit, which is older. If you've got older switches, that's perfect for that. You've got the pan tilt cam, which I've done a review on already, which I think has been awesome. And I've got one in the garage that kind of will do tracking, and then I've got another one in the house that just kind of stares in one direction all the time. But the quality's high and it works with the app. The app has come on leaps and bounds, so now they continue to add great products. And this is probably their most well thought out product to date, in my opinion. You've got the lock and you've got the keypad, and it's super simple to attach. Now, I did take this unit out to a mate's place and said, hey, we'll put this on. You've got the perfect lock for it. We got it all set up. But me, being a doofus on the day, I forgot my tripod, so it's super blurry and wobbly. Hey guys, something different today. We are outdoors and we're playing with the new SwitchBot lock. So I'll show you some little bits of that somewhere in here. I'll hit the keypad touch, and then it's gonna ask me to press these two buttons until the green light's flashing. Yeah, it wasn't the best demonstration. I'm going to start with this because this is redonkulous. Now you can buy this separately. It comes as a bundle, or you can buy it separately. You can. This is the touchpad version. You can do thumbprints, fingerprints. So biometric entry if you want it. You can use a keypad if you want it. You can add additional keypad combinations and share those within the SwitchBot app. You can use an NFC card, which is included in the bundle, just to tap on it and it works. There's a mini remote which you could give your kids. They come home and press the button and they can get in. And if you pair it with a smart hub, the SwitchBot hub, which is this blurry little white thing here, you can do it remotely. So you can just unlock the lock without this. So many ways, most of them attached to this, that you can get in and out of the house. Now it is AES 128 security, like 120. Anyway, so it's a secure unit. Now the other thing that you can do, which is quite cool, and these come with it too. So these are little NFC buttons from SwitchBot. Now what you do with the app is that you program the app. You say, okay, I want this particular NFC. Now you can buy multiple and leave them around the house. When I tap it with my phone, it opens up a dialog which you click on, and then it does whatever you've programmed this to do. So you could have this by the front door as well, or anywhere you want. You could have it on your desk at work, and you tap it with the app, and then you hit the button, it would lock and unlock. It could open or it could close. You can use this with lots of different things that work for that. It's really just a quick way to get an action happening in the app, but very cool. So before we get to the lock, it comes with 3 fittings, right? So depending on what kind of lock you've got on the back of your door and how thick that kind of turn is, you've got 3 different sizes. You've got small, medium, and large, so that you can swap those out just by pulling them. There you go. Now that looked easier. That looked easy because it is easy, but don't worry about that coming off when you're actually using the lock, because it's going to be pushed up against the lock, so it's not going to come undone. So you've got those 3 units, you've got the NFC chip, you've got a magnet there, which, to be honest, I've read the instructions, I've tried so hard to figure out why they gave me a magnet, why there's a magnet in the unit. I'm sure there's a smart reason. Sorry SwitchBot, I couldn't figure it out, I tried. You've got spare 3M tape, just in case you want to move the lock or do anything else, or you stuff it up when you first install it. And you've got spare screws. And now these aren't, I'll explain those in a minute, and you get a screwdriver. Pretty cool, hey? So with the lock unit itself, and you get the user manual, you get wet wipes so you can clean stuff, you get little like helper cards, like it's just all in there. So the way this works is literally on the back of your door, this just mounts on, goes over the existing lock you've got, and then this turns it. So what I love about this is you don't have to screw it into the door. It works with the 3M tape. The one downside, which came up with the door lock that I did try is that if the lock is stiff or it doesn't turn easily, then this will struggle with it. But any lock that has just a nice easy turn, where, you know, make sure you just spray it with some lubricant or something, make sure that the barrel of the deadlock goes in and out smoothly, this will have no problem with it at all. And what I love about it is non-destructive, so you can just stick it on. Now, they've thought about everything, in my opinion. Well, everything that I couldn't solve. This bit slides off. You've got the 2 batteries in there, and then you've got this extension unit. So if you've got this mounted on your door, but the lock is kind of deeper or shallower than you need it to be, this thing here with just 4 screws, 2 on each side, will slide out or in, pushing this on and off the door as it needs to, so that you can get the distance to the lock just perfect, so that the turn tab just sits nicely in that space. Now, in addition to this, there is movement within this lock, so it can slide and move just a little bit to allow a bit of give on that lock as well, so that it's not super rigid, so that as that turn tab goes, it just moves naturally with it and doesn't create too much pressure on the lock. You can mount it, you know, up this way. You could put it, you know, sideways. It's really up to you on how you want this to work with your door. To calibrate it, once you've got it on, you hold it on the door. Before you put this on, you twist it twice with the app, and then the app will understand that is calibrated and it's ready to go. You need to do that before you pair it with the keypad, which again, you can just stick. It comes with a mounting bracket, not that exciting, so I didn't show you. With some 3M tape as well. Now you can screw it on, or you can just stick it on to the outside of your door, and that just goes straight on the wall like that. And it's got a couple of batteries, which are also included. Also cool, SwitchBot included the batteries. So if you're renting and you can't screw holes in the door, or if you just don't like doing destructive things to your house like me, or you think that you may not be in a place permanently, or you just want something that's going to be easy to take off and remove, this is why this is so good. So for example, I've got a Yale lock on one of the inside doors of our house. I've got a WeLock on the front door. Those both had to have, I mean, the Yale was easy but I had to disassemble the old lock, put on the Yale. So it's literally just the Yale. On the front door, I had to actually get a locksmith in because I couldn't get the old door handle off. But again, you have to take that door handle off and fit the WeLock. With this, it retroactively fits, like a lot of other locks like the August. So now, yes, so I'm sure I'm out of time. Now, the other thing to consider is that with the SwitchBot hub, obviously you can pair this with lots of things. So, you know, if something happens, unlock the door, or unlock the door and turn off the security cameras, the pan tilt cameras and things like that. I give this, you know, such a high rating, except for the load bearing. If you do have, again, a very stiff lock, then I wouldn't recommend this. But otherwise, I'll take off half a star for that, which seems a little bit mean, because everything about this I actually think is really top notch, well thought out. Well done, SwitchBot. HD photos and some other links and details in the links below, and obviously where you can buy it. If you've got any questions, as always, fire them away in the questions below. Have a great day, SwitchBot. Thumbs up, time out. See you later. Bye for now.